Hi guys, John here from forecastfortomorrow.com. It's been a while since my last update. I know I've received hundreds of emails. I want to thank you for those, and I've been quite busy, but I wanted to do this update today to help some of you guys out there that are trading the markets right now. We had a very interesting action on Friday, and I'll go through that with you in a second. We had options expiry on Friday, and statistically the last 4 out of 5 expiration days have been down. But the IMAFIA has been giving us signals of this back and filling on the S&P 500. And our IMAFIA has also basically given us the very strong indication that there's an asset allocation going on right now, and a lot of the big institutions out there are selling bonds and buying stock and equities. Now, if you don't know about our IMAFIA software, we've actually developed a system that picks up technical patterns in the market, and we were able to call the 2008 crash before that happened. Right now, on Wednesday, which was the 19th of October, the IMAFIA is giving us a very, very strong signal that a rally is about to come on the market on the S&P 500 and other indices that could take us up to quite significant levels. Everyone out there at the moment is calling a top on the indices. We don't see that. In fact, we actually see the opposite. The IMAFIA is telling us that we're about to see a nice significant rally come on the market. So I thought I would give you this update and just tell you what's going on, and to let you know what the IMAFIA is seeing right now. As you can see, since August, the market has basically been in that range, that 1100 range, all the way up to just under that 1230 region on the market, and the bulls and bears have tussled for months and months on end. A lot of traders have been stopped in and out of the market. There's a lot of confusion going on, and this big range here has played out over the last couple of months, September and even into October there. Now, what is significant for the IMAFIA? It sees that at the start of September there was a significant high put in there on the S&P 500, and right now at Friday's close we have actually, if you can see there, we've actually closed above that, and we also closed on the high there for the end of Friday's trading. If you can see down here about the 1170 region, we had a massive up run here. A lot of people were trying to short this market, and the stop programs that were triggered only just sent us up even higher. And another confirmation our analysts were seeing here is the pattern that we had, this ranging pattern here, and this range that I'm highlighting right now, it actually looks more like a sort of a diamond pattern on the market there. Now, normally diamond patterns are a continuation of the price that precedes them. So in this case, we've had a nice rally up, and then we actually formed that diamond pattern, and now we have actually broken out of that diamond pattern there. As you can see, Friday's close, we've actually closed on the high there. So a continuation in my book would see us go up to like the 1320 region or even the 1350 region in the next coming months. I know it sounds crazy, I know that sounds unrealistic. There's a lot of people out there calling the top of the market, calling to short here, to go short, the market's going to crash again. All I can say to that is, that is a possibility, but right now things are looking bullish. We don't disregard the IMAFIA. The IMAFIA has called many major moves. A lot of our members have seen how good our software is and how it has actually called these major market moves. This is the one for now, leading into November and December and the end of this year. And whenever the IMAFIA speaks, we always listen. So I guess it will be interesting to see what happens in the next couple of weeks and the next couple of months. But after this event sort of plays out, the IMAFIA sees another significant event playing out. I won't touch too much on that right now, but what I will do is go over and have a look at something that we actually found quite significant. The IMAFIA was hinting at that as well, and it needs to be brought up with what we're talking about here today. Okay, so what we have right here is what the S&P did on the daily chart in 1998, if you can see here. Now, it actually looks quite familiar to what was happening. We had that big run up on the market, big run down. Everyone said it was going to crash down here, and go to the depths of hell. But the market rallied up and created this little flag position here, and then we proceeded to see these nice buying spurts into the end of the year. So what the IMAFIA right now is looking for is that we are in the same situation as we were back then. History doesn't always repeat, but it can rhyme, and this is what the IMAFIA is hinting at, that right now we've broken out of this range here and we could be set for higher prices in the next couple of months, leading into November and December especially. And these two charts, the 1998 S&P 500 chart compared to what's happening now at the end of October 2011, I mean, it's quite eerie what's happening there, even day by day. Anyway, that's about it from me today. I know that there's a lot of people out there right now calling the top of the market. I think right here, right now, you have to be weary of those people. And I'm not saying we're going to be right and 100% correct. I mean, no one knows what the market's going to do next, but like I said, we've spent a six-figure amount on this IMAFIA software. It's called Many Major Moves. This could be another one that's always saying, and if you do have the opportunity to put money on the market, I would not be going short it. I'd be more very bullish. And if you're an active trader out there, this video might be timely for you. Anyway, this is John from Forecast for Tomorrow. If you want to take a look at our website or receive our free updates, hop on over to our site. That's www.forecastfortomorrow.com. In the meantime, thanks very much for taking time to watch this video. Have a great day. Good luck with your trading, and I'll talk to you guys very soon. Okay, bye-bye now.